Hello, hello. It's time for me to suffer because we're playing Ribbon World and I have to do train stuff and we know we all know by now that I am not good at that because yeah, we've we've bricked this multiple times. So, the easiest solution and probably the one I'll have to do is turn it into a loop. Don't quite know how I'll make this one work, but I'm sure I can figure it out. It is this is the edge of my base, so I think that's fine. I think I could make like a bypass that goes around it. Because that one's just the uranium train, so that one is a bit less important because I mean it's completely non-essential for uh, launching a rocket. It's just for a side goal of setting up nuclear power for some reason. Not sure why I decided to do that or to actually go with that, but oh well. Okay, so we can turn this off now. Maybe we can give all of those to this. Okay, two nuclear reactors. Okay. So this should finish soon, right? Well, it'll take a while to get enough red chips, but maybe we'll finish soon. Do I have a chest for blue science, or is blue science done? I think blue science is done, so we should be okay. Ooh, hard to talk today for some reason. Okay, so let's see. I have 330 rails. Wait, am I not making rails elsewhere? Huh. That that is that's gonna complicate things, huh? Okay, so I am currently planning to redesign the rail system, and I don't have any. That's bad. We can just steal them. Like I'll probably set up a fast inserter next to purple science and call it good. I don't think that will really be an issue. I think it will produce fast enough at least. Will this work? Yes. Need to cycle through the tab? Okay, I'm getting used to the tab cycling, so that's nice. Don't know if bots are missing anything else. I can't really tell. I'm pretty sure I made a ton of those. Yeah, I did. Okay. Wait, I only made 30? That's actually not that many. Okay, maybe I will also put an assembling machine for steel chests because we're going to need a lot of those if we're using rails. But where is the starting moment of fruit zen? That is a good point. I could also play some fruit game. Although, right, that's why I didn't. It would take me like 5 minutes to set up. I went to my sister's yesterday, so my Switch is currently not connected to my TV, and I don't remember where I I don't remember where I put it. Uh, it's somewhere. It's in a bag somewhere, but yeah, it wasn't hooked up. Although there is always the option of knockoff fruit games. Like there's I think like a Toho project one that's somebody showed me, or like lots of ones where you just have like anime character heads, which I think are funny. There's also like the knockoff actual fruits. What am I looking for here? Steel chest? Yeah. Why do I have so much steel? Was I making something? I mean, probably. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh my gosh. Forgot about that. Who won in the brother brother versus sister head-to-head competition then? That's not exactly why I brought it over. But me. My score is definitely higher than hers because I am awesome at it. Well, okay. Maybe not. I'm decent. But it was a good time. I'm very happy that I got her hooked on it because the game is awesome. And I think more people deserve to see it. Although, I mean, a lot of people have seen it by now, but I think it always needs more. I really hope it comes to Steam. Like, I feel like if they could have, like, cranked out a Steam version real fast, they would have made a lot. Got a lot of sales off of it. Don't really know how easy that would be. But considering how fast knockoffs came out, I imagine not that difficult. Because Okay, so we have concrete. I need to fix power. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I think we just have to build stuff by hand and maybe feed them rocket fuel. Because we are currently in a brownout loop, which is not great. So let's see. We have a couple options. I guess I could do steam engines. So 40. What do I have right now? 80? Oh, I only have 40. Okay, so 80 should be fine. Right? Yeah, that'll be barely enough. I've had a pretty decent weekend, yeah. Played some space exploration yesterday though, so that was lots of brain hurty from that. It was it's a it's complicated for me. I am very, very bad at making large bases. So playing a mod that is just doing that but interplanetary is rough. It's fun, but I am not good at it. And then I have a few ideas for upcoming Meme Run Mondays, so I'm very excited. I actually made the one for next week myself, so that's gonna be cool. I might actually do it on a Sunday. We'll see. Because I feel like Sunday's the busiest, usually the busiest stream day. So I might figure out a rebranding to work with Sunday. But all of the abbreviations that use like 2 or 3 S's, I feel like they're not abbreviations I should use. So maybe I'll just come up with something that isn't 3 letters in a row. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to next week's Meme Run Monday. Whether or not it's on a Monday or a Tuesday or a Sunday. It might be it honestly might take 2 days. It depends if I do it default settings or not. Because it's like, it's one of those challenges where doing it on where biters don't add a ton to it, but they do add a little bit. So I feel like I could reasonably play with or without them. And I haven't decided yet. I might just make the decision off how long I want the run to be. And then I can always redo it again with biters if I choose. But yeah, generally speaking, I tend to turn off biters for these things. Just because I find usually the core of the challenge is not super related to the biters. But if I can't see the biters, that's a different story. And then, is that everything I need? No, I need drills. We need to go set up a mining lane. Okay, so I hope I have drills. I only need like 20. Okay, and then I need as much fuel as I can get. And power poles. Okay, I have power poles. I don't need this copper ore. Iron plates. I don't need the wood. Yeah, I don't really need any of this. You didn't like space exploration? It changed too much stuff and messed with your limited knowledge. Yeah, I agree. I mean, my favorite mods so far, I mean, I've only really played 2 mods in Factorio past, like, day 1. But my favorite of them was Warptorio, because it just felt very vanilla, with, like, a little bit of a challenge on top of it. And I really liked that. You don't really get that with space exploration. Because it very much does not feel vanilla. Which, I mean, it's not supposed to, of course, but... Yeah, I like when the mods still feel fairly vanilla. Because then it just feels like I'm like building up knowledge and like builds I already have. As opposed to just having to learn like a dozen different things. So yeah, I am equally excited for, or very, very excited for the... Wait, do I need a car? Oh gosh, I didn't grab fuel. But yeah, I'm very excited for the vanilla space exploration for that same reason. Because I think that'll be a good balance of still feels very vanilla to where I won't be too overwhelmed, but can get all of the interplanetary stuff I want. But that's still like a year away or something, right? The top 2 mods for you is Tiny Stars and Ruins mod. Oh, that's true. There were quality of life mods that I wasn't counting. I was thinking more like overhaul, like gameplay changes. But yeah, tiny start is great. I really like that one. I do that in most of my starts. And then, or most of my stuff. Oh, this isn't that far. I didn't need a car. And then, what else? Even distribution is nice for starting runs, especially while you're doing Burner City. I don't love it towards the end of the run, once you're trying to keep some things in your inventory, but like when you're starting out and you just need places to dump trash, it's really cool. And I very much like that one. Alien Taco Avocado Socks? Yes. Have you not seen them? They are definitely one of my favorites. They're not the best fitting, but they're still fairly comfortable socks. And they're just such a nonsensical design. I don't quite understand it. Like, I'm fairly certain that's what they are. But because I can't think what else they would be, but I can't think of any correlation between those two things. Also, I did not bring an offshore pump. I can't make an offshore pump, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, we're good. We're good. Like, that would be bad. And then I guess I'll use inserters. I think I'm okay and won't brown out. You love that it actually makes early armor useful? Yeah, that part's really cool. I think SpaceX does that too. And just a lot of like overhaul mods in general tend to make things upgradable. That's a good and a bad thing though. Because like, you know, on the one hand, like you said, it makes early stuff more useful because it eventually gets like recycled. But on the other hand, it means you do have to set up a recycle, or you're more motivated to set up a recycle. And sometimes you just don't want to do that. But it is nice not feeling like my light armor goes to waste. But if I'm being completely honest, I make the mistake of not unequipping my light armor every single time that I play a mod which has upgradable armors. So I always make a new one. So like in practice, it's supposed to help. Or in theory, it's supposed to help. But in practice, it doesn't actually make a difference because I just misclick and make a new one. What else? Ruins mod just makes it fun and rewarding to explore. Ooh. What kind of stuff does it add? Like, can you just find like random loot? Or like destroyed factories and stuff? Because I'm picturing like basically you go through the tutorial where you just like have things you can rebuild and use. Okay, hopefully this gets me out of the brownout. I'm gonna go back one more time. This is using a lot of rocket fuel, but I don't think we're that limited on it. And I want to make sure that we get a patch of coal here before it completely runs out of power. Okay, this should be fine, right? The only reason we had a brownout is because, well, it was a brownout. Like, we just couldn't produce enough coal to keep producing coal. Fortunately, because most of my base is idled, it leveled out and didn't completely die. But it wasn't great. Let's see, these should run for a fair amount longer. I think we'll be fine, right? Yeah, they should run long enough for the coal to reach. Howdy, Ness. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, these are some of my favorite socks. Definitely like them. I'm fairly certain that is what they are. Or it's like or they actually messed up the avocado image, but I like to think of it as aliens. But I didn't read the label when I got them, so I don't know what they're supposed to be officially. But I quite very much love them. Oh, wait, do we have more researches to do? I could get automation 3. I don't need automation 3, but I could get automation 3. What else? Oh yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Logistics, lab research speed. Oh, lab research speed. And mining productivity. Let's do the other way around, though. I mean, I know lab research speed isn't that great, but this will make it that I don't need beacons or anything. Okay, so power should be good. I don't know where this coal goes. Am I getting enough coal? It looks like it. Okay, so hopefully that bought us enough time. Unfortunately, because my idea was that I would fix the power plant and I'd come back to a lot of rails, but I don't think we got enough. Exactly, like occasionally finding a laser turret or solar panels early on becomes huge, and it becomes a more alive world. Yeah, that does sound pretty nice. I think, honestly, I think in the tutorial you can just find a bunch of chests everywhere, which is really neat. I never even explored the tutorial because I didn't know they were there. But like, conceptually, it's really cool to just find random stuff around just to kickstart it. You want to buy them? I really wish I knew where I got them. Alien taco avocado. Did I spell avocado right? I did. Wait, did I spell avocado right? Oh, I didn't. I don't spell it anywhere. Okay, good. I didn't mistype it. Sometimes I accidentally put an A. I know it doesn't have an A there, but I put an A. Alien taco avocado socks. It does bring up the pair. Okay, so I'm not the only one who's ever posted images of these socks. That makes me convinced that they are really what I think. I'm very happy. I'm very happy other people have them. Which, I mean, I'd be surprised if they didn't, but it's nice to know the world, multiple people around the world can appreciate alien taco avocado socks. Okay, so steel, I can't tell if steel's increasing or decreasing, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna take a while for things to kick back up again because of the power shortage. Copper is low. Okay, so this is what we need to fix. Basically what I have right now is a whole lot of this because I set up a two-way track that was not set up well because of the once I added this, everything broke. And I don't really know how to realistically fix it, so I am going to instead just make a two-way track, and that should fix everything with, because I don't think actually no, I don't think I know I don't have enough current knowledge of rails to be able to make a two-way train, especially on a controller. I think if I was doing this without a controller, things would be different because I could do trial and error a whole lot easier. Wait, what's happening here? That's weird. But yeah, with the controller, there's no way I can place things fast enough to try to see what works. So we're just gonna extend the track and also look for landfill. There it is. Because we'll need. I know we'll only need a few hundred actually. We only need to go through a couple lakes. But yeah. What all do we need to get done? I mean, for launching a rocket, we don't actually need that much. Once the train is set up, we just need to connect copper so we can build LDS and RCUs, but those are at the speed we need them. It's pretty easy. The issue is that I also told myself, and I did promise I would do nuclear power, which isn't difficult to set up, but it definitely adds time because it means I'm gonna have to waste time setting up centrifuges. But other than that, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We'll do the double laned track here, which means I want to break off of this loop. I think I need to do something at this loop. Not entirely sure. This is where I want the power plant to be, but I think I need to make this go that way as well. Can I make it one tile higher? No? Maybe if I start a new one here. Probably not, right? I could go above it. This isn't too bad. It does mess with the unloading. Yeah, okay, I can live with that. Those are in bot range. I didn't want to have to move the iron lane, which I think Probably was a mistake. Yeah, the rail planner definitely makes some wild paths. Wait, is this in the right spot? Yeah. I don't know how to control it. I feel like a lot of it is if you know where the mouse is going to go, like you can kind of force it to be, you know, decent, especially if you understand it. But I don't know the controls very well on the keyboard. I mean, I guess that's fine. Control it? Is there no controlling it? Does everybody just suffer with it? With the auto rails? I figured there is some way you can make it, you know, less hectic. But maybe that's just naive of me to think. Okay. There we go. So there's plenty of room for a bypass. Wait. I should probably put this towards the bottom, right? Oh yeah, yeah. The only reason I'm doing it on the edge right now is because I already had this one on the bottom. But yeah, I want to plan for bypasses to be in the middle because that gives me more options for them. Oh wait, I don't really need bypasses, do I? I'll just place it here. This should be fine. It will get better in 2.0. Oh, are they making changes to that? Oh, right. 2.0 is giving the it's allowing for lower angles to be used or something, right? So you can very easily make like cleaner turns. I forgot that's part of the update. I was just so concerned about the cool mega double train. There's probably an actual name for it. You know, the train overbelt. Sure. That's not a terrible description of it. 8 directional rails instead of 8. Okay. I thought it was a little bit more than that. I mean, I had no reason to think it was more than that, but I figured it was going to be like 32. But that's still a massive improvement. Okay, so is this going the right way? Okay, so right. There is an issue with this rails, and you could probably see it here. So it will be a loop, but only over here. And I can't really make a loop go through my base. So there is still possibility that problems can be caused in this little section. But maybe I could have like a little waiting area here for that second train, so that way maybe it wouldn't be an issue. Or maybe this would serve perfectly fine as a waiting area. That is also a possibility. Because I could have a train here, and then a train waiting here. As long as I don't go more than 2 trains on whatever one that is. I think that is the iron train. The iron oil stone train. Yeah, as long as that one stays as 2 trains, I think we could just... I don't think it'll be a problem managing the edge. But a bypass would definitely be easier, considering how many issues we're already having. Yeah, so I don't think bypasses aren't that hard, right? I just need to be very careful about where I place the rail signals. Because if I place them in the wrong spot, it will block the wrong spot. The one thing I always find myself doing is I just place rail signals like one before, one right after, which means it can stop literally in the intersection, which is not ideal. I mean, it's better than crashing, but it's definitely it's a little better than crashing. It's not much better than crashing. How far do I have to go? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll be fine. Right? That's, I don't trust myself in a car enough to justify it. I could get in a train. The problem with that is I'm using a controller and I'm not very good with it. So I was worried if I got into any vehicle, it would just end up taking longer because I would keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, it's definitely harder to like keep pressing things ahead of time, but yeah, okay, it's manageable. You just need two one-directional segments in parallel. Oh, for the bypass? Yeah. Yeah, the bypass won't be an issue. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Is there any way to extend it just like one? Wait, can you really not... Can you not mine trees in a train? You can throw grenades in a train? That works. Okay, we found the strat. Grenades and trains. Okay. This could be a problem. Huh. Okay, I think I see the solution. It is faster to place rails without using the rail plan. Wait, can you place rails without using the rail planner? I've never have. How do you do that? Do you just not click on things? Oh, I just right. It's how I place the first rail ever. I've never like I guess I've never extended a track without the rail planner before, but yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, yeah. We'll see if it is faster. It's how? Okay, like I do the first one, and then after that I usually just Q pick, right? And I always click on the trails. To be fair, I've only used trains like a grand total of twice, so it's not as shocking as it sounds. It's not like I've done multiple runs where I used a train. Okay, I think this works. I do need to make sure we don't disconnect power. But yeah, that should be fine. Maybe that's why I never do it. Although that is mostly just an issue because I'm using a controller. It's shocking that I haven't used trains more, to be honest. So I've never been like a mega base person or like any form of like I never really do late game stuff at all. Generally speaking, for most games and genres, I very much like early games and just restarting the early games. You mean it's faster when driving, not when walking? Oh, no, don't worry. I wasn't trying to do it that time. Those were just misclicks. But yeah, generally speaking, I very much prefer early games in most scenarios. Hence why I enjoyed speedrunning. Because I would much rather just reset or run when I get like mid-game than like, you know, make a large base or something. Or like max out a character in an RPG. Okay, so this is the tricky part. I could make it that this can loop back earlier, but that requires me to do one crossing. Can I do one crossing? I think I can do one crossing. Like, I think that would be okay. I don't think this will keep blinking either whenever it's actually working. We'll see. Yeah, because I want this new train to be able to loop back. The uranium train, because otherwise it has to go twice as far for no reason. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just delete some rails. There we go, crisscross. Well, this is gonna be quite the interesting design. I'm kind of just going wherever it auto predicts, and I'm making no adjustments. Okay, let's try this. I immediately messed up. Okay, there we go. Let's try again. Oh, okay. You saw a signal blinking? Probably not ideal. It's going to be blinking until we delete everything, at least. So right now it's blinking because the trains are two directional. I mean, it might also be problematic, but no matter what I do with it, it's gonna be showing the wrong signals until I actually fix things. So I figured I'll just come back to it later. Oh man, that was almost like the perfect height, and now we're on the wrong rail. Okay, I guess I'll go around. I mean, the odds of like a train crashing on that point are pretty low. But I feel like I shouldn't have left it. Yeah, no, this is a controller playthrough. So everything is a lot slower than it should be. I'm getting used to it. Fortunately, I don't think what I want to do with a controller will require that many trains. Actually, it will require precisely 0 trains because they're actually not going to work for what I want to do. So that is nice. So at least I don't have to worry about how will I comfortably build a train controller. Okay, not precisely 0 trains. I'll have to hand build precisely 0 trains. But it does need 1 train. But I can just have bots do it. Probably. Okay, and I'm out of rails. Which is expected, because I'm pretty sure I needed 4,000. Mining rocks with grenades. I thought it would be faster than getting out of the car, okay? It wasn't. But I thought maybe it would be. Okay, now we head back, and hope that we can actually control it. Because it's actually really hard to steer. Especially with the dead zone that the controller has. Although someone did assure me that it's also hard on keyboard, so that made me feel better. I don't know if it was a lie, but it still made me feel better. Yeah, okay, train was a good idea. Thanks for reminding me I could ride in a train while building a rail. Because I was thinking I would do a controller. Oh gosh, that's fine. Isn't the car the wagons? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean like I wanted to just sit there and ride in the train car? Yeah, this wouldn't have worked that well at all. I would have been wondering why it wasn't moving. You think the English call wagons for cars? That's true. Yeah, that's true. We do say that in English. I'm not English, but we say that here too. I was not thinking of that word association. Okay, is this all right? Yeah. Okay, we should have plenty of rails by now, though. I would be very shocked if we didn't. And then I'm just gonna, I guess, toss things in here. I still don't know why I have so much steel. I'm sure I needed it for something. I'm just gonna throw it in the trash chest, because I definitely don't need it right now. Okay, that is... that's enough for 2,000 rails. Is that good enough? How far did I get? Yeah, that isn't. Okay, that should be fine. Unless I take very, very curvy paths, we'll be fine. Also, am I still making bots? I'm curious why this is backed up. Isn't backed up. Maybe I set the buffer higher than I thought. Or maybe I lost. Oh, oh, I think I know what happened. Yep, I know what happened. I have it set to build bots to a certain number of bots, and about 10 minutes ago or so, I deleted a roboport, so now I don't actually have those bots in the network. So I think it used up a few bots. Or I had to make a few more bots. Yeah, there they are. Okay, that explains why I lost 2 stacks of frames. Not a big deal. I actually have more than enough for a silo. Wait, my goal is nuclear fuel, right? That doesn't require yellow science, does it? No, I only need RCUs and launch. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I wanted to power my awful 20 long train with nuclear fuel. I figured that would be a fun little goal before launching a rocket. I don't think I'm going to make myself do a satellite. Because we have the... As long as I have like one sub goal, I'm usually content. Like I don't need to do satellite and like some random side project. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I really have a pattern. I think it just depends on what I want to do for that specific run. Okay, do I have rocket fuel? Yes. Okay, cool. Now we'll be... What did I hit? Oh, wait. There's not a track here. Okay. Did it take the... Why isn't that in bot range? What? Oh, it is in bot range. I don't have any rails inside the... Got it. Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely agree that placing things manually is faster now. I see the flaw of using the rail planner. But because they were ghosted, I couldn't tell if there's a way to place it without the rail planner. At least not on the controller. Because I had no idea what button combos to try. But we got it. I was hoping bots would build that, but it turns out we don't have any red chests right now. Or not red chests. We don't have red chests with rails in it. Okay, this is fast. I like that. I like the little loops there. Okay. Did it just try to auto build a 1,000 long train section that wasn't ghosted? I could have just removed the ghost. You think that would be faster though? Because that's always the debate with using a controller. Removing ghosts is not doing anything different that requires you to just doing anything different is a lot of effort than to just doing the same thing slowly is how it usually ends up, which is why we just manually built the path for like 5 minutes before considering to use a train. You don't have a Switch? This isn't on the Switch. This is official Factorio controller support on the PC. That sounded very sarcastic, but it is true. This is just the PC controller support now. Which, admittedly, is slightly worse than the day one release controller support on the Switch, which I am kind of sad about. There's no real reason for that, but it is. It is a little bit worse. They improved one thing, or they added a couple options, but they made a couple things worse, which is not a bit sad. Okay, so this needs to go up and down, I think. But yeah, basically, when controller support first came out, you could not change your sensitivity, and you couldn't change the driving mode for cars, which a lot of people didn't like. Personally, I love the controller driving mode. I think it works very well, but a lot of people don't like it because it makes it absolute or relative. Honestly, they do have terms for those, but you could probably describe either driving method with either word. So it's not the most defining way to describe it. But it's not that important because it's not like you use it much. But you can either do it where you drive based on the direction your joystick is moving, or you drive based on moving your car left and right relative to the car. And I'm pretty sure that they are pretty sure absolute, I imagine, is what I have on. See, where is it at? Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's relative to the car. I would assume relative to the screen, and that confuses me. But it doesn't end up making like a huge difference. It's just slightly confusing. But yeah, a lot of people did not like that. Um, so they did add the option on eventually to toggle between the two. It also did not initially come with a controller sensitivity setting, which is fine. I don't think that was like one of the big issues, because for the most part, the controller sensitivity, it's not an issue of how sensitive the stick is. It's an issue of when you need it to be sensitive and when you don't. Like a better toggle would probably have been, you know, being sensitive in the map versus when you're not in the map. Like that would have been, that's usually when you would care if the sensitivity is too high or low. But they did add those toggles, which is cool. But then in the process of doing that, all of that, they also added some things to make it that you don't have conflicting keys as often. And in the process, they made it that you can't bind keys to good keys. So yeah, you're very limited in how you can bind things now. And I know the end goal is probably to reduce conflicts, but it also makes it that I just can't have a comfortable layout without using external tools. But yeah, it's weird that it's just weird that it backtracked, you know, because it was pretty all right. But I really want build to be a trigger button. I do not want it to be a face button. But they literally do not let you do that. So there's nothing I can do about it. Ooh, this is fast with rocket fuel. Until we hit trees. Do you think I should have brought a second locomotive? Because I've been hitting this with a lot of grenades. And it does, it's not doing too hot. He's making a mod that forces using quick car keys. That sounds right. Yeah, he always had trouble with those. Meanwhile, I just finally got around to updating my no quickbar keys at all speedrun that I did last year. And I think I did another version of it earlier this year. Because I wanted to get sub 145 with it. But yeah, honestly, I think it's not unreasonable to say that you could get below 135 without using the toolbar at all. Or without using the quick keys at all. Because, like, the pipette is very, very strong. I mean, it would obviously be harder than getting sub 135 with the toolbar. But I think that's not unreasonable. I was actually hoping to grind it to be that low, but obviously I can't really do that anymore. Or at least not fast. But it would have been fun just to say I did it. Maybe even got 130, but that's probably a lot less realistic. 135 sounds like it could be real. Okay, I'm glad that we ran out of grenades because we were like one grenade away from hitting our car. Okay, so how do we do this? We can't really go under. We could go through. Through wouldn't be a bad idea. Because if we go under, I lose like 2/3 of my stone drills, which I don't think I care that much. Sorry, not 2/3, 1/3 of my stone drills. But if I go above, I only lose a couple. Stone's not important, right? Who's ever been limited by purple science because they ran out of stone? I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, we do need to move the power poles though. So how does the mod work? Is it like you just can't select from the toolbar? How does it force you to use them? Oh, wait, does this work? Yeah, this will work. I imagine disable queue picking or something, and then making it that... I guess if it was extreme, it could make it that you couldn't grab from the inventory at all. Okay, just prevents like clicking on the toolbar. Gotcha. So if you needed like a inserter, you couldn't click on the toolbar to grab it. I'm sad that we have to delete the figure 8, but there's no way it can stay. That seems reasonable. Also, it doesn't work. Fair enough. Okay. Home stretch. Okay, we have part of a train. And then this can just go straight? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, it can't go straight. Straight doesn't work, right? No, it does not. What if we go down first? And then up? Yeah, there we go. Perfectly straight line. Okay, is this everything we need? Also, I have a lot of rail sections that are just kind of sitting there. I hope those don't cause a problem. I guess they'd only cause a problem if I had a rail signal there. Okay, so this is the tricky part, right? I don't know how long my trains are, and there's no way for me to tell unless I like hold my finger up to the screen and count 8 past 8 past the end of where the other one is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is roughly 8. Because I can't display a 20 long one. Okay, that'll work. We can live with this. I accidentally deleted the power again. That's fine. I had another idea for a meme run Monday today. Don't quite remember what it was. I don't think it was like a large overhaul. I think I just wanted to change like one mechanic to be slightly worse. Did it have to do with building? Or maybe I just wanted to play through. Maybe I just had the idea that I wanted to play through Renai Transportation or something. I could see that. Okay, so now the fun part. Building a train. Like actually hooking it up. I imagine... So I was holding right trigger just because because I had just picked up my controller. Because I had a cough, so I had set it down. And in the process of picking up the controller, I just like pressed 2 buttons that happened to be entering a train. So we did propeller train, which, yeah, it happens. It happens. Okay, and then I don't really need to divide it up, right? But if I just occasionally place rail signals, that would be good. Wait, is this connected to the right spot? Oh, this isn't connected correctly. Hold up. This goes down, or this needs to go down. Wait, is that the end of the train? I think that works. I don't think that'll block the path. Okay, and now for our first bypass of this setup. Chain signal, chain signal. Good. And now I run really, really, really far ahead. I think... I don't know. I feel like I should not place it right at the end. I feel like I need to place it past. But I don't think it makes a difference. Maybe it doesn't make a difference. But I feel like I'll at least need one here. Because let's see, what would happen if a train stopped here? Then it could block 2 paths. That would actually be kind of bad. I'm also realizing, is this the one? Okay, these are the same trains. Okay, so they can go straight there. Wait, I don't need a bypass here. There's literally no reason for this bypass to exist. Yeah, because the train has to go through here. Whatever. It's there in case I need it. It'll be good for my death train, I guess. That counts for something. We don't need this track anymore. That's a lot of rail signals. I feel like they won't be an issue. But I'll delete some of them. Okay, did I lose my train? No, I did not. Okay, cool. Need to rotate it. Maybe I shouldn't mine it, considering I'm like staying roughly around the train. Okay, and then next intersection is here. It takes a long time. Wait. Is this worth 250 purple science? Yes. I'm gonna say yes. I think we have enough buffered purple science that it will be okay. Okay, and then I don't know, maybe I'll put this there. I mean, they're not gonna break things, I don't think. I'll just try to keep a pattern so I know what I'm doing, so I know what's happening. Okay, and then that's a rail red because this is here. Perfect. I don't have any rail signals going the opposite direction, so trains are gonna be slow. I should probably have some every now and again. Braking force also makes the trains go faster, making more likely to murder on impact. That's fair. Yeah, I think that sounds worth it, right? Like it adds desperately needed excitement to a run that doesn't have biters. Like if the biters won't kill me, I at least need the trains to. Gotta keep it fun some way. How do I take this turn? This is like just gradual enough that it's very difficult. So I'm just gonna mine it. Nice. Do you ever does anyone ever miss the pre-rail planner? You know, back when you had a curved rail that was a separate item that you had to make and you had to plan everything out yourself. I mean, I never really used a train with it, but they existed and they scared me off from the train real fast. My inventory just got so cluttered. I guess I did technically try to make a train like 10 years ago whenever that was a thing. Pretty sure it was a single train on a track, so it didn't end up having any complexity to it. You have to do that in tasks. Imagine that in 100%, where you go to set up your mining outpost and you have to have a bunch of curved rails for it. What is this? Okay, that's fine. Okay, this probably is not set up correctly, but we'll see. I don't think I'll know until I erase all the signals. Okay, so this needs a chain signal. The wrong side of the track. Okay, that's right. I don't want this to stop in the middle. Wait, I don't actually want it to stop here either. Which means the chain signal needs to be here. That one's fine. Wait, that's the wrong side of the wait. No, that's correct. No, it's not. Okay, let's do... I think I thought those trains were going different directions. Okay, that should work. Currently, you only support 4 directions of rails, so most rail designs are beyond broken. Wait, is there any way to place a curved rail without the rail planner? That probably won't work. Okay, I think I set this up correctly. But I also don't. I guess we'll find out once I delete all of the two-way rail signals. I'm pretty sure I did not. I can that would be a safe assumption based on how all of my other trains train debauchery has gone. Don't know why that's the description I went with, but yeah, train debauchery. There isn't, but they are still curved rails under the hood. Okay, so you can like have a task or program place them curved. You just can't place them naturally. Does this work? I guess there's only one train there, so that's probably fine. Also, curved rails actually cost 4 rails. I do remember them being more expensive. I think that's pretty similar to how they were in the olden days too. Because I think they cost more. If they didn't cost more, I wonder if that could be like a cool optimization to save rail tracks by making a longer curved snake rail. That would be fun. Ooh, wait, one of them changed. That's a good sign. This one hasn't changed. That's a bad sign. But one of them changed. I'll take that as a partial win. We're going to be running into a train sometime soon. So I don't know how to do that. Also, I went way farther than I thought. I forgot that we went like 4,000 tiles to try to find the stone. Which is a long ways away. And since we don't have like bots, we have to actually... Well, we don't have bots this far. We have to actually get out of the track. Maybe honestly, with how long it takes to walk to the other side, it's probably faster to just do one side at a time. Like, I thought maybe it would be slower. But in tasks, they obviously only cost 1 rail because of lack of effort. That's fair. I can't blame you there. Especially since I can't imagine the task really has... Oh wait, how do I do this? I can't imagine the task has a super high priority on rail logic, considering there aren't that many reasons to use one. Unless you used it as like an ultra chest or something. Okay, that was wrong. I don't know how I'm going to fix this. Oh, wait, I see it. It's gonna take a while, but yeah, we can back up. We can't see the back, so that's kind of making it hard to back up, but I think this will work. Nope. Okay. It's really hard to reverse a train when you can't see the train. It's like driving invisible. Does this work? Yay, it works. Currently, you just need to be able to place a locomotive for Gotlap. Is there a Gotlap task? I mean, I guess it would make sense if there were. We should probably turn this one off. It is like 2 years old. I imagine it has a very massive burner city. Oh wait, let's do... Oh, this is where the bypass is gonna be. Kind of wish I... Oh gosh, you're supposed to be in manual. Okay, we're good, we're good. That complicates things a little bit, but I don't think that things are completely over. But I do need to be careful about how I set up rail signals now. Okay, and then... Since we want it to be one directional... Chain signal? No, rail signal. Think. And then one over in front of the train stop should work. Not very massive, no. I guess... Yeah, I guess you get all of the resources you need with not too many drills. Does it do anything wild, or is it just fast? Okay, I'm just gonna delete my death train and hope that we are fine. Or maybe not. Maybe the death train won't cause a problem. But we should make the death train one-sided, I think. Oh gosh, wait, can this accidentally make a bypass? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Why is that red? Oh, because the train is here. Okay, that's good, right? I don't know why this one's red. Or maybe this is supposed to be here. That definitely did not work. Okay, I'm just gonna delete. I'm gonna delete this. There we go. I am not smart enough to figure out how to do the death train yet. And I just want to get to nuclear power. Okay. So now we can turn this on, send it back home. See what happens. Just Fast is completely different design from RTA. Gotcha. Wait, what is Gotlap at? Did it get to sub 20? I kind of never followed that one very closely because it's not I don't like those short categories. I never really was a huge fan of those short categories. Like they were good to start, but I never wanted to grind them too bad. Okay, so this is the tricky part, right? How do I do this? I imagine I would want to not make the section there. Because I don't want a train to stop here. But the whole yellow thing shouldn't be a section. Maybe a chain signal? Is that what I want? I'm trying to think where I want these trains to stop. Maybe I just don't want a signal at all there. I feel like that's the strat. RTA 1949, Taz is 17 minutes? Jeez, that's crazy. How are these half empty? I don't know what. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, we said that, and it usually isn't, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay, and now I go down for some reason. Okay, I guess that's the way I wanted to make the bypass. That's okay. It's a easy change to make. Oh no, I should not have re-enabled the train. Why are you on? Oh, I didn't. It's just we haven't made that much progress because the train is so large. Okay, so this doesn't go this direction, ideally. Does that work? Yes, okay. Chain signal. And then we have two paths to choose from. And then hopefully... Maybe I should have taken the train with me. That's fine. Gosh, this is I'm 20 was not a good length for a train. I would not recommend 20 long trains. At least not as like as your first multi-train system. Maybe if I was maybe it could have ended better if I if it wasn't like, you know, the first one. Wait, is that right? Yeah, I can stop there. I don't think that needs to be a chain signal. Probably don't need the double there, but it's fine. Okay. Hopefully, I'm gonna call this train, see what happens. Let's send it there. I feel like I don't see any glaring issues, but obviously, like, this clearly won't work. Or not obviously. I don't really have any reason to think it won't work other than the fact that I don't have any confidence in what I built. But I think that's a reasonable assumption, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a very reasonable assumption. Why can't it make that turn? How are these not divided? Oh. No, I don't quite get it. Maybe I do need a train signal there? Oops, didn't pause it. I thought I understood how those worked. I guess I don't. Am I supposed to do the train signal right after? Like immediately after the intersection? Is that the issue? I thought you were supposed to do it as far after the intersection as you would be willing for it to stop. There's a train in the block ahead of this. Yeah, I get that much. I just don't know how to solve that. Like, I know this is here, but I don't know why these two are on the same block. Do I just need this? And this? Oh, but I don't want it to ever stop here, so I don't know if that's a great solution. As soon as possible after the rail splits, put a normal signal. But doesn't that give it the option to stop at the intersection? Or is that just unlikely? Because, like, I don't want a train to stop, like, right here. Because that would block everything. No? It won't stop in the intersection? Okay. Never mind then. That was my worry. It can stop at the chain signal. Oh, but it can't stop at this one. Is that what the chain signals do? Is that how they actually work? I know the basics of them, as in, like, you know, they copy the signal in front of it, but I've never understood what it actually means. Oh, normal signal allows the train to stop in the block ahead of it, not before it. Oh, I feel like that makes things make so much more sense. I always pictured them as, like, behind, but ahead definitely sounds more reasonable. I think it'll still take me a bit to wrap my head around, like, how to actually make use of that, but no, that definitely... Wait, is this where I wanted the bypass? Wait, I don't have any... Oh, wait. I just realized this train can't make a circle. Well, it can, but it's not good. So I need to go... Oh, no. Oh, no. How much of an intersection is this gonna be? What is this gonna make? I'm scared. Okay, so this needs to be able to go here. But we could also have a bypass that does the same thing. Okay, I think that works. Conceptually, oh, that curve might be too much. Yeah, okay, that curve doesn't work. I might be able to load it higher. I'll start here. Yeah, okay, it's one tile off. That's fine. Is this bypass really necessary? I think it is. But it probably doesn't need to be set up like this. There's definitely another way to do it. Clearly, because this is a mess. Okay, we'll delete some rails. We'll delete these things. Okay, I guess I should stop and try to think what I'm trying to do, right? So the issue that I have is that I have, like, an outer loop and I have, like, an inner loop. So this train only goes in, like, the middle loop, and then these two trains go in the outer loop. So I need to make it that this train can always run. Which means I could have one train here and one train here. That means we can always have this one passing. Okay, I think this should work. So if they can stop at the chain signal, I would want the chain signals there. And then I wouldn't want a chain signal there. Maybe. I think that puts all of them on one, though. So then right after would be here. Wait, so in a situation like this, what's considered right after? Oh my gosh. Okay. Right after would be here. but I don't want it. Yeah, okay. That rule of thumb definitely is a lot more complicated when you have whatever mess this is. Maybe there's a better way to simplify it. Let's see. I have the double bypass thingy. Yeah, that the bottom half is fine. This top half is the problem. Because I can't send this train along this path. That would be bad. Also, this is too long, so the bypass isn't long enough. It's really hard to visualize a 20 long train. Okay. Think I can do this. I believe in myself. I shouldn't, but I do believe in myself. Okay, so that makes it stop here. Does that break things? Yes. So what if I don't put this one? Then it's blinking, so clearly it did not work. Oh, progress. Merges can all be normal signals. Wait, so can I just do this? No, that didn't work. Is it that simple? Feel like that. Maybe not. Okay, merges can all be normal signals. You only need chain signals for crossings, as it doesn't matter where the train stops in a merge. They will always be waiting for whichever one's in front on the merge line. Okay. I think that sounds reasonable. And then these I actually do want to be considered as one block. I don't want this one to be, though. Yeah, I think I want yellow to all be one. Wait, how did it hit that? Okay. That wasn't right. Oh, it's because I changed the signals around, right? I don't think that should have been possible. Yeah, okay. I think that just happened because I had just swapped them and it kind of went through. So now if I activate this one, maybe things will be okay. I also might need to change the order that I go to oil. Okay, never mind. I realized my mistake. Now this train cannot leave until this one starts to leave. So I do need a rail signal here and here. Okay. Or maybe here splits it? Wait, which directions are these trains going? Oh gosh, wait, do I need to double? Or will this break everything? Oh no. Hopefully that doesn't break things. It's starting to look a lot worse. It's starting to look a whole lot worse. I'm just I'm gonna regret all of these signals. Oh my god. Okay. We can do it. I mean it's better than the train we had last week. That is progress. It is not good. And that is an incredibly low bar. But I'll take it. Okay, well that's a good start. I don't remember which order these need to go. So it depends how I set up the oil. Oh, it's supposed to go to oil first. Wait. No, this isn't oil. Which one's oil? Okay, it does go to oil first. Cool. That is still red. Is it? Wait. If this changes, I think we set up the cross. I think we set up the crossing correctly. Oh, that's exciting. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I feel like it looks right to me. Okay, now I can go to Paul Peters. Wait, we're at Paul Peters. Kurt Ingleson. And then we'll do full cargo, which is literally not possible, but, you know, I'm going to put it anyway. And empty cargo. Let's see what happens. Okay, what's on the front of that train? Wait, what's on the front of that train? Why did it have a weird signal? Symbol. Oh, I might... Oh, I clicked on the second train. So there was like a little bulge at the end. I didn't realize I didn't click on the head. Okay. Okay, we're getting uranium. That's good. Okay, let's check the other trains. This feels almost workable. This one's going. Okay. As long as we don't get trains like hitting each other in this section, I think it's fine. This is not double-headed. Only this one's double-headed, so I think that's good. Yeah, they won't stop in the crossing. Yeah, I think this is set up fine. It's clearly, I mean, I wouldn't say it's good. Immediately before the crossing and then immediately after should be a normal one as minimal. Oh, that's true. Did take a long time for that to update. Yeah, we should go add one. Train signals can be helpful for splits too, as they can help distribute the trains. Yeah, I figured they probably had a use. Wait, where's the back of this train? Wait, what happened to my train? What happened to my boy? Why is he so short? He's missing half of it. Oh God. Why do I only have half a train? What did I break? Is there surely there's not a button on the controller for detaching cargo wagons, right? I'll just pull up my Bluetooth. What's it called? What's the name of that control? I thought it was detach, or is it attach? Disconnect. Thank you. Disconnect train. I tried like every version except for typing the word train. I was about to type locomotive too. Okay, so it's not set, so that's not what happened. I think maybe this train was hit from behind with another train. Because that sounds reasonable. That sounds like something that would have happened. Okay, so now it makes a really short block, so then it doesn't block like an entire other path. Okay. I think I can see that. I get that. So in my mind, you wanted to place the rail signals a full train length away from the crossing. I had no reason to assume. Well, because I thought, it checked the block behind it. Is this right? I don't know. No, this one's not set up right. I guess that one could have been its chain signal. I don't think that one made a huge difference. But it should be good now. You can look up the kill stats and see if any trains have been... Oh, wait, that counts other trains? Wait. If it counts other trains... Now I'm confused. Are there other trains? I mean, it would have to be this train, right? This one has to be the killer. I can't really check it while it's moving, I think. Is there a follow button? There we go. There is a follow button, but I don't have a radar in most places, so we just have to wait. I'm not standing on a rail, am I? I didn't really check that. Probably should have checked that. That would have been a smart move. Okay, so this is at 11 train kills. Yep, this one's the killer. It killed me, and then it killed 10 wagons on another train. We can't trust it. Okay, does this mean we have uranium? Oh, this is so exciting. This took longer than I thought, mostly because I'm really slow at placing trains, but also because I had to figure out how to do trains, even the most basics. Okay, but now I know. Kind of. I vaguely know. Which means when we get to space exploration, I'll get back to space exploration, I'll have slightly less awful trains because I need to start using trains in SpaceX as well. And I'm glad I figured it out. Am I glad I figured it out? You know what? I was gonna say I'm glad I figured it out in Ribbon World with a controller, but I feel like this is probably one of the worst control and space limitation like things to learn a train in. But maybe that's just me. Maybe it's the perfect learning conditions. But I feel like this is not great learning conditions. Okay, we're just gonna wait. And I don't know why I'm going on this path. I could go on the other side and be perfectly safe. And, you know, go in the direction of the train. And instead I'm running against the train and playing chicken. Da-da-da. Okay, let's hope our trains keep going. Ow. I mean, that's fine. Oh, wait. Wait. No, that's the killer train. I was wondering how it got its wagons back. Or its cars back. Generally, you want to use a normal signal by default. If there's a crossing, use a chain signal. So I think I always thought of it as use a chain signal at merges as well. Which, I mean, probably there's ways to make it work, but it seems harder. And then after the intersection, use a normal signal with enough space in the block after the signal for a full train length. Okay, that one I did know. That one I did try to do this time. So at least I'd say I got 2/3 of it right. Like, that's what this is. It's just such an incredibly long train that it was really hard to tell where the train was gonna stop. Also, we did not fix this bypass. This was not set up correctly. Well, okay, it is set up correctly, but the train is like twice this length or something. Not twice. It's like 30% longer than the bypass I gave it. So we just need to extend it a little bit and then we'll be fine. Yeah, thanks so much for the help. Definitely appreciate it. I feel like it took me so long that maybe it would have been faster to just set up 6 or 8 different underbelts. But at least this is knowledge that I can use later. And it was fun. It was fun chaos. If there's enough space for a full train, then use another chain signal. Oh. Oh, like it. Well, okay, this one actually needs to be a full length. But I could say, like, don't stop here, stop. Wait, what's the point of that then? Oh, if you have like a double merge or something? Or like a double crossing, I guess. Probably in the in this setup, there's no reasonable. Yeah, I'm looking at it, and there's no reasonable location where it would have that kind of setup. But I feel like there are other ways it would be useful. Because I picture it not having enough space if you do double crossings or like merge cross thingies. Not a single loop with occasional merges. Will pretty much always have space. I really hope these keep working. I mean, they haven't crashed yet. That's a good sign. The other trains broke after 5 minutes. Like, literally, they immediately broke and ran into each other. And then we made it that they didn't run into each other, but they still broke. Which actually ended up being harder to fix than if they were to hit each other, because, you know, I had an entire train full of inventory to clear. If they hit each other, it would just be destroyed, which is nicer. Okay, so we have to set up Coverex. Coverex shouldn't be hard. I mean, it depends how good I want to make it, but yeah, Coverex should be pretty reasonable. We also need iron ore. This is where I was going to put my nuclear power. So that is a bit rough. I'll have to move it somewhere else. Yeah, I was 100% going to put nuclear power right there. Okay, so that has enough. Oh, wait, do I have enough of everything? No. I need more heat pipe. But I can make half a plant. I can't use the search tool. Where's heat pipe? Wait, where's heat pipe? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. We can search through the menu. We're good. Okay, so I could just hand feed it enough iron to run for ages. That's probably the best option. If we get a single electric furnace, though, that also works very easily. So I think we'll do that. Because the way I have it set up right now, or where I'm going to set up Coperex and fuel processing, it's going to be very close to an iron ore patch. It's not close to iron plates, but it is close to iron ore. Uh, there you go. Did I spell your name right? Two underscores? Yeah, looks right. Yeah, links are auto-deleted by default, but I generally allow them. You just usually have to request permission. Mostly to prevent spam bots. I might whitelist most. I might go through and whitelist blueprint stuff because I don't think those could be are going to be a problem. Whoa. Okay, so that's where you would use a chain signal in the middle. You redeemed Melon. Okay. You want to play Melon game? This is a fair time to play Melon game. Okay, hold on. Wait, can I actually set it up? We might have to play knockoff Melon game, unless you want the actual Melon game. Do you have a preference? Because I could do both, but the other Melon is going to take a little bit more effort. And I can still talk while I set it up. Actual Melon game? Sounds good to me. Okay, yeah, I mean it's not hard by any means. Things might on the stream for a bit. Like my resolution for the game might change briefly, but that's expected. And then I have a controller somewhere for this. I have not used my Switch hadn't used my Switch in a while. It's a blueprint of a four-way intersection with multiple chain signals after each other due to block length. Okay, so that's when you would use those chain signals in the middle. That makes sense. I know there's like tons of guides about trains, and I've always tried to watch them, but then I just forget about trains for like 2 years, and then I forget everything. Because I have made multiple attempts to learn them. I've just never like forced myself to use a train, so it's never really stuck. Okay, can you see it? Can you hear it? Why is it not working? Huh. Let's try unplugging it, plugging it back in, see if that works. Does that work? I meant to actually plug this one ahead of time because I did add that, and I'm like, I should reattach my Switch, and then I didn't. Preventing a train stop in the middle of an intersection. That sounds very useful. Okay, moment of truth. Did I roll over Did I roll over it or something? Or did it change signals? What is the problem here? For some reason, my capture card is not happy with me right now. Turn it off and on again? That usually works. Do. Yeah, this is why they need a Steam version of the game. What? Oh! That's a good sign. Oh my gosh, why won't you work? HD capture. Hello? Literally worked every time I... Device is already in use. Okay. Oh, wait. That's weird. It's working, but it's not working. I don't know what that means. Because it says it's working. Like, it says it's working right now. Can you hear the music? No. What is the problem? I made sure this was working the other day before I made the command. I just disconnected my Switch before I actually or before, since then. Apparently I didn't like that. OBS. Hello. Do I have 2 OBS instances up? I wonder if something unplugged somewhere. We might not be able to get Melon Game today. Trying to refresh the source right now. Okay, we can look at my trains while I try to get it set up. Map menu. There we go. Oh, they're not the most exciting trains, I guess. This should be working. No, it is not. Why is it not working? Might capture card break? No. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I did another thing again. Is this a good sign? Whenever it goes black for me, that's usually a good sign. But it says it's OBS is telling me that it's detecting it and stuff. But as you can see, it's doing this little 1 moment please thing. It's definitely up to date, because like I said, it was working recently. What's it in use by? Oh wait, oh, is that the problem? Hold on, I think it's almost working. No, no. Okay. Was not expecting this to be a tech support thingy. Okay, I think I have an idea. What if I deactivate and activate it again? Turn it on and off again. Also, my internet's being rough. Oh, wait. Finally. Okay. It was for some reason being detected by the wrong, or it was being detected by, I can't think of the name, the actual software itself, because it can only send the feed to one spot at once, which means it's not able to send the feed, wasn't able to send it to OBS, and did not want to auto switch, but we should be good now. Stream manager. Whoa! Twitch had an update. I don't know if I like that. This is weird. Okay. My chat monitoring tool thing had an update, and I mean, it doesn't look it's not bad. It's just it used to be vertically split, and now it used to be horizontally split. and now it's vertically split. It makes no difference because I hide it anyway, but it was weird. Okay, so I did actually get a higher score on this the other day. It was off stream, but I got up to 3,300. Pretty soon after I broke 4,000. It's 4,000. Pretty soon after I broke 3,000 on stream, which is very exciting. So now, I don't have a number goal I'm aiming for, but I've been trying to get to double watermelon, because I think something special happens. I can't tell for sure, because like, I've seen conflicting videos about what happens when you get 2 of them, and I don't know if it's because they're either faked or there's been updates, and that makes it a lot trickier to know. But yeah, if you missed it, I started playing this game a couple, what was it, like 2-3 weeks ago, I think? And it was very addicting, so I decided to start the streams with a fun, cute fruit game before I went into the chaos that was Factorio, especially since I was at the time doing... I think I was still finishing up the randomizer, or maybe I was finishing up, might have been finishing up space exploration. But either way, it was a lot of mental strain for either of those options, so I started the streams with this. What is the objective of this? There isn't like a specific end goal. The gist of it is you combine 2 small fruits and you make 1 slightly larger fruit, and then when they combine you get some points from it. So a lot of people just set arbitrary goals, like I want to get a watermelon, the largest fruit. That's like, seems to be a common starting goal. And then the next goal after that is like, oh, I want to break 3,000. And then a good goal after that is I want 2 watermelons. But other than that, there's no like official end game. If you get launched out of this box, even for a second, or like pretty much immediately. I think there's some leniency, but it's pretty small. But you lose if you get launched over the top. And this is not going great. I was not managing my small fruit very well. But it's definitely savable. This, because yeah, we're pretty early in this. It should be fine. Yeah, there's no like specific like in game. It's just a Tetris style thing. You know, try to get as high of a score as you reasonably can situation. But it's very, so it looks very relaxing, and it is very relaxing. But it's also incredibly stressful because sometimes the fruit just do not do what you want, or sometimes they just shoot out at full force for no reason, and you're just left suffering. But on the other hand, sometimes they merge in ways you weren't expecting, and then you end up getting 3,000. It's pretty neat little game. At the moment, it's only officially released on Switch. I really hope they make like a Steam version of it. But yeah, it does have a Switch it does have a lot of knockoffs. I can't tell if any of them are official or not. I don't think they are. But it's called Suika Game. If you look up Suika Game, you'll probably find a dozen knockoffs that are either like in the browser or like in the App Store. Because it overtook the internet for honestly a couple weeks. Pretty much everyone was playing it, which is understandable. Yeah, it's quite fun. I showed my sister it, and then she got hooked on it as well. So I was very happy because I was trying to tell some of my friends about it, and they did not understand why I was so addicted to it. So it was nice to have someone else be addicted with me in person. Because like I knew internet people were addicted to it, but I didn't have any like non-internet addicted person in my life to to be hooked on it with. Non-internet person. There's probably better words. IRL? I guess just real life friends also works. You know, people who don't like watch YouTube or Twitch streams a lot. It's nice to get it into the normal life, the non-gamer life. So she is a gamer, not like a hardcore gamer, but she does like games a lot. Like she really likes Mario and Animal Crossing and stuff. That's why, otherwise, yeah, non-gamer would have worked perfect. But like her and my brother-in-law, especially my brother-in-law, is super into games, but he doesn't actually watch like Twitch at all. Like what category would that be? Spreading crack addictions around the world. Exactly. But this is healthy because it's fruit. Therefore, it's okay. Which I think does kind of imply that this game can make you healthy. I feel like it probably can. But what if? Then it would be real good. Oh, that was good. So we're up to, this is like a honeydew or something? Or maybe just basic melon? Are those the same? This is what I think of as just like melon without the word water in front of it. I don't know its official name. I feel like honeydew is a different fruit, but I'm not confident in that. Ooh, oh, this is actually really nice. Okay, so we have a couple small fruit at the bottom. We will have to, I think we'll have to like kind of, I need to swap the pear, no, peach. I need to like swap the peach and the regular melon, because I think it would be hard to merge a melon on the left side of this. Not impossible though, but I want to kind of like walk this up the wall if I can. You think you call it a honey melon? Okay, so I wonder if that's different than a honeydew, or if those are the same thing. Yeah, we can go with that, honey melon. It sounds nice and fruity and delicious. Oh, is this good? I don't know what to do with this grape. I think I need to play the long game, maybe. Yeah. Okay. No, that was a good call. Because there's no way I could get those apples to touch as it was. I think you mean a Galio melon? Let's see, what are both of these things? Gallia melon. Is that looks similar to what I'm thinking. Yeah, that looks very similar to the honeydew I'm thinking of. Then there's cantaloupes. I don't know where cantaloupes fit in. Maybe I need to look up melons more often. Wait, maybe not. Maybe maybe I should be more specific. Will this work? This might toss the cherry over. Gosh darn it. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. Okay. We can make this work, but that cherry will end me if I can't get rid of it. So maybe we can pop it up. Yeah, see. It's already causing problems. Might be able to pop the orange down? No. Okay, but now I can slip a cherry in the middle. Okay. We're recovering. And we lost it again. If that grape had went down, I think we would have immediately gone a pineapple. Because we have everything there for a pineapple and nothing extra. But the grape went up. And now it is a lot harder to deal with. But I just gotta roll with it. Okay, so we can try to make an orange up here. Like a full-size orange. Or I've also seen people call it a decapon. Or a persimmon. No, the small thing is a decapon. People have called the big thing a persimmon, which I believe, but I've never seen a persimmon, so I'm not convinced they're real. There's no other reason. But if I haven't seen it, it doesn't exist. That's the rules, right? Okay, that was either a good move or a really bad move. And as it inched down, I realized it's a really bad move. Okay. If I place this grape here, it's gonna block everything. As it stands, it's probably already blocking everything. But there is a small chance that we can throw another cherry down. It's pretty slim, but it's kind of my only hope to get rid of that. So, gotta go for it. It's nerf or nothing. Yeah, maybe they'll touch. I don't think they will, but maybe if I can merge this peach, they'll eventually, like, everything will shift and work out for me. Okay, so we can get... Maybe we just... Yeah, I think we just try... I think that's the strat. We just need to make a peach up top and hope everything is okay. Okay, that's a good start. It's a very good start. I think that orange is a lost cause, but maybe I can make another pair here. Oh, wait. Oh, that's big. Now we don't have to worry about rolling over the pair. Okay, well, never mind. But the pair is in a good spot, so it does work out. It just... nothing really changed. Yeah, we'll need to make an apple. Probably we'll need to make another apple here if we want to get out of this. Which means we need another orange. Okay. And it's over. It's so over. It was a valiant attempt, but there's nothing I can do to make these merge now. So now I'm just gonna try to breach 2000, I guess. Although, if I get the right fruit, there is a chance I could make an apple right here and we could maybe recover. The only problem is that it requires me to get an orange and a decapon very close to each other and in that order. And I have very little space to work with. If I drop this, if it rolls to the right, we might be okay. Okay, wait. Oh! Okay, we got the pineapple. We're pretty close to 2000. That did work out exactly how I was hoping it would. I'm definitely, like, understanding the mechanics of this game a lot more, like how to get things to shift where I want. But there still is that element of RNG. You know, where it's just like, oh, will it go the exact direction I need? And if it doesn't, it's over. Which, is partially why this game's stressful. Because it is a puzzle game, but it's also a lot of luck involved. Oh, wait. I'm too close to the top. This is so close. If I can make another apple here... Ooh, we can almost make this work. It's so close, but so far. Okay, it's over. Right? Maybe. Oh gosh. This is so close. If I had got these in slightly a different order, I think it was gold. What if I can roll this orange over? No. Okay. It was a valiant attempt. But they don't all work out. Basically, I needed one more orange up top, and then I think everything would have rolled over. And it would have been a very, very nice... it would have made a watermelon, I think. We were very close. Yeah, good redeem. Now I can just mute it. There we go. Yeah, I definitely need to make sure I plug my capture card in ahead of time now, which is not hard to do. I generally keep it plugged in. I just, you know, forgot due to the fact that I went to my sister's and I don't have my controller. Okay, we're good. Can you hear Factorio? I don't think so. Sounds 24. Okay. Where were we? Right. Okay, you should be able to hear it now. I forgot I had set the game volume to 25% instead of muting desktop audio. And the only reason I do it that way is because if I mute desktop audio, my alerts don't go through. So it was a valid reason, but it makes it that sometimes it makes it a little bit more difficult if I try to just like temporarily mute the stream. Okay, so balance doesn't really matter here. So we'll just send this up. Where would be a good spot to process it? Right here, probably? Honestly, honestly, just right here is not a bad spot for the centrifuges. Because 3 to kickstart it would be totally fine. They don't really need to go anywhere. Because they'll just be going into chest for now. Yeah, okay, this should work. We can put we can put Coverex above the rails. I think that will be fine. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Oh wait, I need to set the recipe first. That's not the recipe. That's the recipe. Wait, do we have Coverex? Yes. I cannot remember if we had grabbed Coverex by now. Oh my gosh. The murder train almost struck again. It's always that train too. The other train never hurts us. The murder train though, it's always out to get me. Okay, does this work? Let's see. Oh, that's so exciting. We have like an actually kind of functional train. I'm just not used to it. I mean, we don't know for sure that it can't crash, but it's clearly happening less often. And I think that's something to be happy for. To be fair, you know next to nothing about melons. Good to know. Yeah, I could just pretend like I'm the master of the game. I have not made a mistake in it once. I'm gonna use wooden chests here. Mostly because that's all I have. There we go. And I guess regular inserters. Sure. Okay, that should be fine. Do I have any splitters? Why don't I have anything on me? Oh, I know why I don't have anything on me. Okay, it's a fair reason for me to not have anything on me. I'm realizing. Because the reason behind it was that, you know, I was building a train and I wanted inventory capacity to hold about 2,000 rails. So I just dumped everything, which I think was a mistake. I feel like I should disable these if these chests get too full. I don't know if I need to. And technically I can't. I don't have enough wire for that. Enabled. What would that be? Enriched uranium less than... Yeah, whatever. I'll leave it there just in case, but I don't think that's going to be a concern. I don't think we were ever going to back up any of this stuff or Coverex with how much longer is left. I mean, we don't need Coverex either. It's literally just I wanted to set up nuclear fuel, so here we are. Okay, so we can do a splitter there. And then we need another splitter. I'm honestly not going to worry about a prio. And then nuclear fuel right here. And then an underground. Oh, wait. Okay, that's a problem. Never mind. That's a bad spot, isn't it? Maybe not. It's not the worst spot. It's not the best spot. But I've definitely made worse. This stream, this playthrough, this stream, honestly. Coverx enrichment. Yeah, there we go. This, maybe I should have a prio, because it can't buffer that much. This should have an input prio. And then I think that'll be fine. Just in case the side matters. I don't think it does. But in case they become imbalanced, I'm going to add. There we go. That should balance it. Okay. I mean, that is a functional Coverx, I think. We just need an output prio. We can also send this straight through. On the off chance that... I don't know what that would do. Maybe we don't bother with that. No, we don't need to bother with that. That's on the off chance that we somehow run out of all of our regular uranium and get like an entire chest full of enriched uranium backed up. I can probably assume that is not going to happen. Okay, so I want nuclear fuel first. And then, or sorry, nuclear fuel cells first. And then nuclear, wait, what are they called? One of them's nuclear and the other one's uranium. Okay, uranium fuel cells first, nuclear fuel second. There we go. Kind of wish this was the randomizer, because the randomizer, I think we got lucky and we actually got a fairly cheap nuclear fuel, but this one's just vanilla. Okay. Then I believe we have rocket fuel pretty close, right? Ooh, it's very close. Okay, maybe not very close. But I mean, okay, it's like 40 tiles. You know, I think that qualifies for very close. There's not it's not like there's some rule of thumb for how close something is in Factorio. I know for words like many and few and stuff like that, there are kind of rules of thumb. It's amazing to me that I don't have personal roboports. Part of that is because bot management is not easy or worth doing in most scenarios with a controller. Like, unless I already have a blueprint made, the copy tools are not readily accessible. They're actually like one of the hardest tools to reach, so I just end up not using them. I don't think this priority is going to make a difference, but it's there just in case. But yeah, I have to go to like this tab and I have to use these. And it's just, with how slow the mouse moves and stuff, it just ends up not being worth using. Like, conceptually, I think they are, but I just don't have much of a reason to use them. If the decon planner had a hotkey that I liked, I think things would be different. That's not this isn't the chest that was supposed to have the fuel in it. Whoops, there we go. But yeah, if I was playing on Steam Deck or the Switch, I would have very readily available access to those keys. Honestly, I'm just gonna send it straight through. That should be fine. It's gonna take a while to get Coverx set up, but I don't think that's a problem. Because I just want to get some fuel set up. But yeah, I really should be getting used to doing bots with a controller, because I feel like that's something I'll have to be doing in the run where I use the controller. But I'm not sure yet, because I think most of it will just be placing blueprints. So there aren't that many tools I'll need to use. Also, I'm standing on the rail. Like, placing a bunch of blueprints should be relatively straightforward. So all I'll have to do is connect rails and maybe, like, deconstruct rocks and stuff. Also, do I have roboports all the way out here? Oh, I do. Cool. I'm very glad we have roboports. And we outran the train. Cool. Okay, so I hope I have everything I need for nuclear power. I'm not confident. I also don't know if I grabbed the right. This doesn't have iron. Let's see. This won't actually work yet. It will eventually when I get back there. But we don't actually have... We don't have furnaces inside the bot range, or inside the bot network. There we go. That works great. Oh wait, I have an idea though. I could get one. Let's see, this has a... Nope. Do any of them have... Okay, never mind. Oh wait, I can do this. There we go. That will hopefully get me a electric furnace, so that way bots can build that for me. And we can start getting nuclear power. Okay, so nuclear plant. This looks like a good spot for one. I don't think it's really enough space. I don't know how much space I need. Probably more than this. If I want to do a 4x4. Let's see. Maybe in the middle, next to the water is better. Yeah, oh, wait, no, yeah, that's a lot better. Because then I have space to the left and the right. Okay, yeah. No, this will be great. Maybe not great. This will be decent. This will work. There won't be problems. It's a little optimistic, but I'm sure there won't be that many problems. Okay, we can get the nuclear reactor. And then I don't have that many heat pipes, so we'll have to wait until the bots finish them, but I don't think that's really a problem. Okay, and I'm thinking 4 rows. Also, how many heat exchangers do I need for this? This is 480, so that's 48. Divided by 4. Oops. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not gonna work unless I pipe the... yeah, this won't work. Also, I did not grab the turbines. Okay, we are not ready for this. We are not ready for this at all. Wait, are these even the right things? They are heat exchangers. Okay, so do I need more space? Maybe I should have these here? Or maybe I should just pipe the steam. I feel like piping the steam is the strat. Mostly because of the space constraint that we have. I can't think of a great way to not pipe the steam. So we can just go out that way. And then hopefully... Can I ghost them without it? Let's see. Let's see if this works. I mean, it definitely works. But let's see if I have... let's see if I actually have them in my bot network, because there's a very good chance I don't. Okay, there is enough space. That's a good sign. It's a very good sign. I don't actually know the ratio of heat exchangers to steam turbines. I know it's roughly 1 to 2. But I think it's a little under that. So it's like 11 to 5, it looks like. Or 12 to 5. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is 12. So it probably is this. That looks right. Or that sounds reasonable. Okay, and then we need to be able to power them. There's a couple ways we could power them. I guess if we're doing the belted steam pipe, we might as well just power them from the other side. Not belted steam pipe. If we're doing a steam pipe, no belts involved. Although that is a run I wanted to do, a pipeless run. People suggest it to me a lot, or used to suggest it to me a lot. And it sounds like just the right amount of suffering for this kind of run. So I'll probably do that at some point. Definitely will do it with keyboard. 4 reactors is 4 offshore, 48 exchangers, and 84 turbines. Okay. Thank you. I figured it was going to be 4 offshore. I just could not think of the turbine ratio. This is this gonna work? There's way less space to work with than I thought there would be. Okay, I need to make these longer. Not that that will be hard. I thought this was taller, I guess. Is really the only way I can just describe it. Okay, this should be fine. I don't know why I alternated between going to the middle and going above it, but you know, here we are. This is not going to be symmetrical in any way. There we go. Technically works. Oh wait, maybe I should copy it upwards. So that way we can share those power poles, the sweet power poles, because that's what I'm going to be limited on, power poles. There we go. 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, everything's powered. Okay, so this should be 42 if I have enough. Oh, I forgot to extend them. I do not have enough. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Cool. Where is the roboport? And am I still in bot range? Yes, I am. Perfect. I like how both of these are different. It gives it charm. It very much looks like the kind of base I would build. Asymmetrical AF and a complete mess. But I love it anyway. Okay, so now this should be 42. Perfect. And now we mirror it, kind of? Oh gosh, how do I flip? How do I flip? Is there not a flip? Why can't... Is there no flip? Let's see. Zoom in, zoom out. Blah, blah, blah. It's called flip, right? And it would be under editor? No. It would be under basic interaction, I bet.
Tacos every day.
Where is it?
Oh, tacos every day.
Mirror? Mirror? I don't think it's called mirror. Yo, what's up, Raslington? How you doing? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, welcome. We are playing Riven World right now with a controller. And I'm really bad at using trains and also really bad with a controller. So it's it's a lot more painful of a combo than I was expecting it to be. I wonder if you just don't have this functionality in controller. I'll just use the flip. Okay, it does exist. Oh, I accidentally copied a rail signal. That makes it harder. A little bit harder. Not that much harder. I thought I tried that. I guess I did not. Okay. I wonder why. Oh, wait. Now it's there. Wait, why wasn't it there before? Did I copy it differently? Oh, I get it. Yeah, because it wasn't flippable, it wasn't showing me the keys on how to flip it. Okay, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable mistake. Can't blame the game for that one. Well, yeah. I that one's on me. Most of the controller mistakes I feel like are not on me, but that one definitely is. And then we don't have a good way to get water to this, but I think we can manage. It's going to be a bit awkward. We also don't really have offshore pumps. Let's see. Oh, wait, yeah, we do. Yeah, no, we can make this work. Oh my gosh. Is that the killer train? No, that's the friendly train. Okay, apparently there are no friendly trains. Yeah, it is, I'm trying to get used to the controller because I want to do a 100% run that I actually submit. um, just for fun one day. But I'll have to do the like last 2/3 of the run at least with a controller for like the blueprint printing and stuff. So I wanted to get a little bit used to it because I can only do about 2 hours at a mouse and keyboard maybe. And then controller I can do as long as I think my voice can talk, pretty much. So that's why I've been doing this one. If anyone's wondering, like I've mentioned that I'm doing something with it, but I guess I haven't specified what yet. But yeah, that's why I've been forcing myself to do this controller one. Probably should have just done like a normal run with a normal playthrough on a map size that I'm accustomed to, where I don't have to use trains. But hey, it's still good practice. Either way. And then I still really want to make a controller friendly any percent base, but that sounds like a lot of work for something that is primarily going to be a joke. Unless I wanted to regularly run it and see how fast it could go. But I don't know if that's what I really want to do. Okay, I think this will work. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hello, back. Someone was asking me about dinner. We're doing some kind of mustard baked chicken. They wanted to know what kind of mustard I wanted on it. And of course the answer is the coarsest mustard they have. So that way it gets like a nice little crust. Let's see. I have too many roboports here. Oh well. This is getting water, that's getting water. This is a way to design a power plant. That's for sure. I can't say it's a good way, but it should work. We really do not need this power, but I did promise that I would do it. I guess the main promise was nuclear fuel, but I promised this as well, because I figured if I was going to be making uranium, I might as well also make a power plant that I don't need. So that's where we're at, and we're standing on train tracks, which is not a good idea. These don't have power. Oh right, I wasn't able to copy the medium electric poles because I was trying to avoid copying the train signal, which I still don't know where that train signal I copied was. Ah, there it is. It's so close to the edge of the plant. It was almost not an issue. Okay, and this is the tricky part. I didn't leave space for for emptying them, did I? Let's see. Okay, we got lucky. I think. Did we get lucky? Can I make this work? Yes? Yes. Just use 2 sides of the belt. Well, I need to do... Yeah, using 2 sides of the belt isn't the problem. It's just there's not enough space over here. I guess I could go... I guess I could input them from the sides. But yeah, the problem was mostly that I couldn't figure out how to get a belt to go all the way around. But yeah, we're good. Well, specifically over here. If I choose the right side, I could go with a side load and we'll be fine. I think that'll work. Will it? Oh wait, that's sending the nuclear fuel up. I could do a side swap. I could do a side swap halfway up. Probably not the best option, but I think it should do the job. What are our other options? So we have an input, output, output. Oh, we could also use a filter inserter. That could work. I just don't know what side of the belt it is. Yeah, the fact that we have to do a side swap halfway down is not great. This is I did not think this through when I started placing these belts, and now I'm just committed to using these terrible belts that I already started. Because I want to see if I can make this work now. So at this point, it's just a matter of pride, really. Okay, what if we filter and then filter? Because I don't have any splitters on me. That's the only reason I'm using a filter inserter. And then we can send the used fuel cells, which are here, into a chest, because we definitely won't be getting enough to bother recycling them. And then the regular fuel cells, we will send onto that belt. And there we go. Everything is on the wrong side. So this doesn't actually work yet. Now it works. It's not probably the worst solution I could have come up with. Yeah, that's a lie. We saw my Warp Torio playthrough. I can come up with much worse designs. And my current space exploration playthrough. When you just click the button whenever you can, you make some rough things, that's for sure. Okay, I think this will work. There's no like glaring issues with it. It's definitely not great, but you know, it's functional. And we have not made a single fuel cell. That is a bad sign. That's actually a really bad sign. Why haven't we made a fuel cell? Oh, because we've only produced 3 total uranium. Okay, well that makes sense. That's reasonable then. Do we have speed mods? Yeah, okay. So that is enough. I have enough centrifuges to sustain this reactor, but I don't have enough centrifuges to start the reactor. Or get the first like 40 Covarex or 40 uranium. So I shouldn't be surprised, but I am. How can I fix this? Because I don't think I have any more centrifuges. I guess we can just see what happens. This is a terrible spot for a Roboport. Also, this was just a terrible spot for Covarex. I forgot we still have to... We have to unload this copper soon. Like, that copper is what we need for LDS. And I decided to build a nuclear processing plant right before it. Definitely a mistake, I would say. I don't completely regret the decision, but it is going to make it really hard to get 4 belts of copper across this. But I think we can do it. I mean, if we can make that nuclear plant work, we can definitely make this work. And then we can loop this around, send it up. And voila. That's something. It would work even better if I had speed mods, but I don't think I do. I have prods. I mean, we need speed mods anyway soon. Maybe I'll upgrade them. But I imagine this will be okay. I probably should also stop the nuclear power plant, like not actually set it up yet. I don't know. Maybe we can keep it partially working. It's definitely going to be a while before we get nuclear fuel. As in, we're pretty much never going to get nuclear fuel. So I think I need a splitter. So this needs to be here. This needs to be here. This needs to be deleted. Because I want to split it evenly between the two, right? Because I want to get nuclear fuel, but I also want to get nuclear processing. So that requires me... Wait, did I just deconstruct something? I don't think it's important. It's probably not important. Okay, this should work. Now we can go under. Thanks, Dead Zone, for a controller. You're great. Gotta love the classic stick drift. Although most of that is because you can't You don't have a ton of control to set the dead zone, I don't think. Or maybe I just forgot to set it. Oh, that's what it is. You can't set the dead zone of the two sticks individually, which I think is slight oversight, because there's a much bigger difference between the left stick and the right stick when it comes to like dead zone sizes that you would want on them. Because like even if I have a controller that will not get stick drift, I like my movement to have a dead zone of like 50%. But I want my aiming to have a dead zone of like 0 or maybe like 2. I usually do like 2, just so I can at least like keep my thumbs in on the stick. Because if it's 0, any stick touching at all pretty much causes it to shift. Okay, so we don't have fast bots, so those will take a while to get there, but that's fine. We have more than enough heat pipes. Let's switch this back to centrifuges. And then I think we limited centrifuge by the number of concrete, which I'm still not convinced centrifuges is the right word. Like, I know it is. Like, I know that's the plural, but it doesn't sound right. Oh, almost died. Almost died a second time. Okay. And then what else is left? Oh, right. Right. I know what's left. Also, these are not running very well. Oh, we ran out of steel. We burnt through our steel buffer. Oh, that's gonna be rough. I don't currently know how we'll fix that for LDS. I mean, I guess LDS doesn't need that much steel, right? You can produce 2 steel. You can produce 2 LDS per second with like half a lane of iron or something. Or is it a full lane of iron? But yeah, that's usually not the limiting factor. Yeah, we'll need to do LDS and blue chips over here somehow. I think that'll have to be a project for next time, though. I'm getting towards the end of the stream because I need to go start working on dinner and exercises and stuff. Okay, but yeah, that'll probably be it for me today. Thanks for the melon redeem. That was fun, and thanks again for the raid. Uh, I mostly do silly runs these days. Like I do some kind of like challenge or just silly run on Mondays, and if I don't finish it on Monday, I usually do it on Tuesday. I actually have a really fun one planned though for next week, like super excited for it. Also did it mostly by myself, which is exciting. I'm proud. It's a very simple, like one single for loop of code, but still, I'm proud of it. Yeah, I have a really exciting one planned for next week. I actually have Meme Run Mondays planned pretty much for the rest of the year. I have a lot that I wanted to do. Some of them will probably take 2 or 3 days. So yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good for a while. I might actually do one on a Sunday. I might actually do the one that I'm planning to do next week on Sunday. Just because I feel like that day might work out better. But we have that coming up, and then we have Meme Run Monday. I'll be finishing this tomorrow because we're definitely close to launch now that I actually have my train set up, which is what we spent 80% of my time on today. And then what else? Space exploration the rest of the week as well. Thursday, I might be playing a non-Factorio game. I'm not entirely sure. It depends. I've been trying to add 1 day of non-Factorio to my schedule just so I don't go crazy playing just one game forever. Although, I mean, it's a very good game, but I like a little bit of variety, which is partially why I have the fruit game redeem and also why I try to make Thursdays a different day. But I have been a little bit hooked on space exploration, so I've kept not taking that day to play other games. But who knows? But yeah, we have pretty much the whole week planned out. So looking forward to it. Let's see, is anyone live? I mean, I'm sure some people are live. Oh, I could give a preview. No, it's not quite ready. Oh, I was gonna possibly give a preview of my upcoming thing, but I think it's best kept a mystery. Because it's going to be really, really dumb. Let's see. Who is streaming Factorio right now? That... I don't know why I suggested EVE Online, although I imagine they're similar mindsets. See, someone's playing Pandons? They're like... Wait, how many people are streaming in Factorio right now? They're like 40 people? Oh, is Cyclo online? No, I can't tell. Oh, I kind of forgot. That's kind of why I stopped. I'm remembering now why I stopped rating people, because Twitch does not work for me. It doesn't show me who's live in the categories without like a lot of finagling.
Yep.
Ooh, high speed.
Spot.
We could go sail at high speed. Let's see what that mega base on Earth. I think
Battery did not.
I imagine that's his own mod.
This one now goes out.
That's the wrong one. Raid high speed. There you go. I imagine he's doing cities on Earth based on the name. Oh wait. Cancel that. Long break until 4. It's not quite 4. Is it 4? No. I don't... I think he's away from the keyboard, because there's a back and a back soon screen. Anyone got suggestions? I'm gonna say hello to Cyclo. I haven't rated him in a while. Yeah, let's go say hello to Cyclonactic. He's pretty cool.
And then I just want to make sure
Not sure what he's working on.
enough shit down
Default
here.
settings?
It'll take
Is
a
this
minute to
default
fill it
settings
back
or is
up,
this
'cause
just
it
a
was all
playthrough?
empty.
This might be default settings or something. I don't know. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.